High Plains Technology Center, turning education and training into workplace success.
Oh, back to school, to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool.
High Plains Technology Center, education at the speed of business. School is now in session.
Good morning. This is Katie Shirley with High Plains Technology Center. Today I have Megan Leslie and Mary Gaskell with me. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So we have something very big coming up. We have the countdown of under 10 days, I believe. Definitely it is. Our annual plant sale for service careers. So Megan, if you'll just go ahead and tell us the dates and times and where it's at.
Yes. So the first day is April 15th, and we will be open from 9 to 6 at night. And then April 16th. Yeah. April 16th is from 8 to 3.
Okay. So. Next Wednesday and Thursday.
Yes.
At High Plains Technology Center, and they just pull around to the back. I guess coming. No. How is parking this year?
We've just met for about an hour today trying to figure this out. Our whole goal is to make it even easier for the customers and easier for access in and out and more space and room. So this year with construction, we are definitely not letting cars back behind High Plains, but we are looking at different options, maybe moving some plants out where they have more room to shop. There's a lot of factors that go into that with the wind and the rain and that, and we all need rain.
Weather.
So I'm not gonna, but we'll just have to. You'll just
play
have
it
to
by ear
and watch social media.
Follow social media, and for sure they're gonna head south in the parking lot because you can't go.
They'll have to enter through Hanks Trail.
Okay, so enter through Hanks Trail, and then we will
have we will have signs, we will have social media posts, and then even maybe next week you guys can mention something on the radio.
Yeah. So okay, listen Wednesday morning next week, and we'll give you the current plan. So tell us about the plant sale, just in general. What are your funds being raised for the program?
Well, some of our funds that we go to is our 2 big trips. They are all expense paid trips that the kids have gone to compete in. So the first one is Skills USA, which is a competition that we have carpet maintenance, we have floral design, we have tool ID.
There's tool ID. There is low speed buffing.
What's the one where you're laying out the placing of silverware? Is that one of the contests for Skills USA?
No, it is. That would be hospitability. Yes, and they
does that
no
come
longer,
up later?
Is no, that they gone? No longer. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I remember that one.
Do that one. I know that one was precious. We have one this year that's going in culinary art, and she is going to make quesadillas, and I'm super excited. That's the first quesadilla one we've ever had.
And so, is that a new portion with us offering that program with Service Careers? Is that kind of a new opportunity to compete in that?
Yes. So Miss G, Mary, has taken that, and we have one student competing in it this year, and we hope to to grow.
Yes.
But right now we're starting small, and then hopefully each year we'll get bigger and bigger.
Right. Yeah. This year we have 16 that actually made it to state out of our class.
Does that seem like the highest in a while?
It's probably about the average. Yeah. We just we compete well. We train. We are ready to compete, and we have
a good time while we're there. And this plant sale is so precious to our to our students because of that. They get to go out and eat and enjoy things that they don't get to do on a regular basis.
Yeah, to get out of town with everyone together.
Yes.
So tell us, how long have students been working on the plant sale?
We start in August. Some of the employees at High Plains will come check their plants in that they've been growing, and they kind of donate them back to our greenhouse. And so we cut them. We use cuttings from those mother plants, and then we make. So we use those, and those are all profit, and the kids are learning, how to propagate, how to do all of that and take care of the plants. And so we start in August, and then in January we get our first geranium in. And so we start those, we replant those, and they're baby little baby geraniums, and now you should see them. They're beautiful.
Wow. They're gorgeous. Yeah. And I don't know, there's just something about our kids that just make it, they're just, theirs are so much prettier. I'm sorry, I'm biased. They're prettier.
Yeah. Probably all that joy and camaraderie going on in the greenhouse every day, the tender, care for them. Because that is a long investment. And that is so neat that they get to see the fruit of the plant growing themselves. So that's awesome.
Well, and it's so fun for the kids to see the community excitement. When everybody posts on Facebook like, oh, let's go, or we can't wait. Or
always our favorite.
We love sharing those with the kids because they also talk about they're like, did you see how many shares we got on Facebook? They love watching that and seeing the community.
It is the most popular talk on social media, like the most traction I get. Right. And I would say after the show, after the sale, all the comments about customer service. I remember one year I just created a thing with all the amazing comments that they had about the students. So I just love the joy spreading. Right. Yes. So what would you say beyond all that makes the plant sale unique compared to some of the other ones that are offered around our communities?
I would just say, we talked about Skills USA. There's also the Special Olympic factor. We are able to take the kids to a 2-night stay. All expense paid.
And that is that every student goes?
Every student that wants to. Now, Special Olympics, it falls on a really bad time, graduation. Okay, yes. Yeah. And so my seniors usually they skip that year. And then, but the kids that are adults and then the kids that are juniors get to go. So that, and then also we love to give back. And so I feel like the money that we raise, we love to go and spread joy. Yeah. I feel like our class foundation is spreading joy, and we're able to go do that with the kindness and the love that our community gives us.
Yeah,
and
that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's like our opportunity to pay back.
Yeah,
we go out and sometimes we may plant flowers for a business, or we may take flowers to the nursing home or different places, So our kids are really, they're just special. You can just see it in their face that they're just good, kind people.
Yeah. Blessed to be a blessing. So that's awesome. So why would you say, okay, we kind of covered why it'd be important for the community to come out and support the students. What skills would you say they're learning and through growing and managing the plants?
So we just talk about so this is my second year. So this has been a learning experience for me as well. High Plains was so gracious to let my mom, which she was the original one that kind of started this plant sale and grew it so big, and then she retired.
Do you know actually what year this would be by chance?
I don't know.
How many?
I have no idea.
Since I've been there, but I would guess at least 15 plus years.
Right.
And what skills they're learning.
Okay. So yes. And so just learning, mixing soil. We mix the soil. You have to get the clumps out of the soil. If it's cold, we have to water it. So things like that. And then also mixing fertilizer. Yes, we Miracle-Gro everything. And also showing them you want to water, but you can't overwater. Right. You can't there is a fine line there for the kids. And so just managing, making sure the temperature's right, showing them when the freeze was going on, we talked about, shutting the door, things like that are skills that they need to learn for this type of job.
What I love about it is the tenderness they have to give to each plant.
Yeah.
Like when she gets them in January or whenever the little tiny babies come in, we have to use tender care to get them all out, and then to fill the pots with soil and put them away. I just feel like it's a life lesson. Definitely, I'm learning something every day.
Yeah,
and I love it. So,
and I'm sure everyone who's ever grown plants or even just tried to keep them alive can appreciate how hard it really can be when sometimes you're just like, I have no idea why this plant is not surviving. So really it's a pretty big accomplishment to have such a beautiful result at the end of all their hard work. So just in case people have never heard us share much about the program, give us like an overview of Service Careers.
Okay, so we have different career majors. Miss G, you want to go ahead and start with yours? Yeah.
So we actually have 4 career majors. We just added culinary arts, which it's for a food service assistant. And then we have teacher prep. Those girls want to go on and become a teacher someday, and we just give them that opportunity to learn more about it. We also have horticulture, which is growing of the plants in the greenhouse. And then we have building and grounds, which teaches them, custodial work along with landscaping work. And I mean, we are going somewhere 90 to nothing every
all year
day,
long.
All year long. We also run the snack bar at High Plains, which is
a lot of good customer service learned.
Yeah.
Well, and the teacher prep, it's been funny to watch them because I've got 2, definitely, maybe 3 that are like, anytime I need help out there, they jump. They love the greenhouse. Yeah. They love to come out there. And so it is a peaceful place out there.
Absolutely.
And just, so I use them as a para, and they kind of oversee a task, so then I can attend to teach another skill or go do something on another greenhouse.
Yeah.
So
just thinking about the experience they get from teaching already, having the opportunity. Like, I mean, if you think about, if you don't get that, you just go to college to be a teacher.
Right.
You're not maybe interacting in a classroom
hands-on
until the end there.
Right.
So it's like, this is above, training real early and get a real good idea of what kind of direction age-wise. I mean, they'll kind of know maybe the older kids is not what they want, and like when you go to the early childhood center or elementary, they can kind of find that sweet spot they like. So tell us, what skills do employers value most about some of your students, what they're learning now once they go into the workforce?
My idea is our kids come every single day.
They
our
show
kids
up.
Never miss.
Yeah.
I mean, that we have that perfect attendance at High Plains, and half of them are our kids.
Yeah.
Like, our kids are always there.
Yeah.
So to me, just showing up every day, ready to work, just the willingness to be there.
Which is so crazy. That's such a problem
rare.
now.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's rare now.
Well,
and with joy. They're showing up,
and they're so happy
with
to
a
be
good
there.
attitude. Yeah.
So I have a little boy. He's older. He's 22 or 21, but it's Preston. And I had last year, we had drone footage from the multimedia, and I see him walking in, and then he sees this older lady trying to get her plants out to the car, and she was struggling. And he turned around, he did a double take, and he took off after her to help. Yeah. And man, I'm thinking that's the kind of like customer
looking to
service.
See where
and
do
like,
I need to help?
Yes, and they can just spot
instead
those.
of ignoring
that
I didn't see that,
Yes.
Right.
actually stepping in to help.
For
And
sure.
It's just such a joyous, precious thing to see. They're good at everything. I mean, they follow orders.
Yeah.
They're just always willing to help, always willing to pitch in. We're just blessed with the best kids.
Yeah.
And they do it with joy.
Yeah. And we don't have a lot of time left, but Special Olympics recently, talk about best day of the year. They all did so good, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Yes.
We had it was one of the best years ever, I feel like, with between the volunteers cheering and the being a part of that day. Just you go home and you think there's no reason I'm not smiling.
It's just perspective
there is so
of what really
much that, and we put it on, and I want to run it like a track meet because these kids look forward to it.
Yeah,
they are ready for next year, and they are ready for.
And those medals mean a lot.
Yes, they do, and so it was just so much fun watching them. And it is hard work, and it does take a lot of time, and it takes a lot of people jumping in to help. But man, I felt like it was flawless this year.
Well, kudos to you and Jennifer Dew and all the gang that helps, because it's an amazing event. So is Multimedia once again selling potting soil? Okay, so we'll throw that out too, that you're also being able to help the Multimedia program with a fundraiser at the same time by purchasing your soil there. So don't buy your soil yet either. And then our business and marketing program is going to have a garage sale this Saturday, which is at let's see, what is Saturday? The 11th,
I think.
So starting at 8 a.m. at High Plains Technology Center. So please come out there and shop and support them. Okay, well, thank you guys. And a reminder, Plant Sale, April 15th and 16th.
We hope to see you soon.
Yes, and follow us on social media. I'll be sharing pictures almost every day of some of the plants and reminders of time and everything. So thank you.